Forge Gang!
It's like in a Walmart parking lot, and he went.
I'm still a hard man. Let's go. Shout out to Forge Gang. Shout out to Forge Gang. If you like the content that I do, please subscribe.
In there that tried to groom.
If you like the content that I do, please subscribe, like, and share the video. Now, GhostOfNiccolo has been caught lying again. He does this very often. I'm actually surprised that Ghost actually admitted to the thing. I mean, given as often as this guy makes up things and lies, he could have just said that that was Soberman or someone, or Dark Ninja or Soberman or someone, maybe even Tacky, making a fake alt on Discord, and that was actually not him, but some alt. He could have said that, but no. He actually did say that he does have a cock ring, and he did do those things. It's just, I'm surprised he even told that much of the truth. But I'm going to prove right here on this old Impressa upload from 10 months ago that he, in fact, betrayed me first. He's been telling people that I got into a fight with one of his buddies about the Dragon Ball Z dub versus sub, and that because I went and befriended Shaggy, that somehow that means that he had to leave Forge Gang. No. He's always been this way. He's always been like this, by the way, and he always does this, but I'm going to show you this impressive video. So, the title is Rendezvous 04/04/25 or 25. This is from 10 months ago, and what you're going to see here on this is that even back then, keep in mind that this was before I ever said anything about him. Like, this is long before...
That tried to groom children.
This is long before I said anything about him. All the stuff I said against him, this is before that, by months. For months and months, I left him alone and let him do his fucking thing. And even then, he was talking to King of Pole and Soberman about me and stuff, saying that I was a pedo, calling me a pedo, making up lies. He was doing this 10 months ago. And he was doing this completely without me provoking him. So I want to show that.
Like the fans, I'm nothing like Norman Shaggy and DJ X. Like, my dad didn't raise me like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, I just, what I do is that when people come at me with these accusations, like Chauncey Fatsack, as being a pedo, like, Chauncey Fatsack has made pedo jokes before about, like, Chauncey has made jokes in the YouTube chat about, like, the CP fucking, he's made, Chauncey is that.
Pizza, though, Soberman. He wasn't talking about all porn.
Yeah, but Chauncey has made pedo jokes himself, right? But no one seems to give a shit about that. But what is it then? Are we allowed to make pedo jokes or are we not?
No,
why has to be like
he was talking about cheap pizza. That got
you're making a joke, and I can see that. But when it's me, and when it's like people, like when people, when it's like when I'm like I'm not like trying to like it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, even when like Shaggy like threatened Brian's door, like that wasn't fucking anything. It was just the reason why Shaggy said that
Because you kept saying that shit about his kids. That's it.
Yeah, but he came at me fast. He took a screenshot of something I said, which I said there's a screenshot of me saying I'm a Satanist who jerks off to see people.
Okay, here we go.
Apparently, Schultz took a screenshot and then cropped out the part where the
All right, so Dark Ninja is going to pop in a moment, and he's going to start something with Ghost of Niccolo. That's not really important to this, but what it does is it generates a conversation between King of Pole and Ghost of Niccolo, and this is where Ghost of Niccolo basically says that I'm a pedophile according to him. He is literally saying that I'm a pedophile, and he said, Ghost of Niccolo says that he had to come to me and he had to like treat me like a child or treat me like an idiot and tell me that I shouldn't be saying these things and stuff. Basically, he's saying that I was a pedo, that I was saying pedo things. So that's the point of what I'm saying here with this.
comment that said apparently, so where it just looked like I said that I'm a Satanist that jerks off the CP code, but he left out the part with the comma that says apparently. So, like he was fucking with me. He was trying to like misconstrue something I said.
Okay, there's Dark Ninja. Right fast, I just want to say, Ghost of Niccolo tries to pull the same shit to me like what Chauncey did with Soberman. And so I don't care about Soberman. Soberman's irrelevant to me, but it's very similar. It just seems very similar.
Hello. Hey, Pastor Niccolo, are you just sitting in your pants? Why do you sit in your pants all the time, Pastor Niccolo?
Soberman about.
No, I'm just asking, why do you sit in your pants and defend Warhammer, who is attracted to 17-year-olds?
Okay, so Dark Ninja accuses Ghost of Niccolo of defending me because, quote-unquote, I'm attracted to 17-year-olds, which is bullshit, but this is how the conversation starts.
Y'all are both.
Why are you defending Warhammer, who is attracted to 17-year-olds, Niccolo? Hey, Niccolo, why don't you answer the question? And why do you defend Warhammer, who lusts after 17-years-olds? Are you not going to answer the question, Niccolo? Why you defend Warhammer?
Why were you cool with Warhammer?
You're not going to answer the question, Niccolo. You're not going to answer the question, Niccolo.
I'm asking you.
Don't say ninja while he's doing the same thing. You gotta tell him something too. Why is Warhammer lusting after 17-years-olds, Niccolo? Why is Warhammer lusting after 17-years-olds and you're defending it?
You didn't.
Why won't you ever? Why won't you ever give a good explanation of why that's right in your eyes? So do you defend Warhammer lusting after 17-years-olds?
Stop making the joke.
Is that your thing? Brian? You defend people who lust after 17-years-olds?
No, I don't defend you.
So why is Warhammer lusting after 17-years-olds named Alana Allen? You're defending it.
He doesn't do that.
Huh?
He
doesn't do that? Is that why there's...
All right, so right here, Ghost of Niccolo really does make himself look like a retard. Because he's saying that I don't lust after 17-year-olds. So, Ghost of Niccolo, why are you lying to Shaggy and to others in that Discord about me being a pedo when you said that I did, when you told Dark Ninja I did not do that?
There's not a video of him doing that?
Those jokes.
Is that why there's not a video of him doing that?
Okay, there it is. He says that I don't make those jokes anymore. Okay, so just give it a second. Dark Ninja's going to leave, and he's going to talk to King of Pole, and you're going to see I'm right.
You know there's a video out there doing that. I don't know why you're acting like you never saw it.
Well,
right.
You didn't even say anything about that.
So, Niccolo, why are you defending Warhammer, who lusts after 17-year-olds and gets called a pedophile by his neighborhood kids?
You sound mad, dude.
Why are you defending that type of person, Niccolo?
Well,
you're not going to answer the question?
Stop making the joke.
You're not going to answer the question, Niccolo, you faggot?
You didn't even stop telling him to make the joke.
That's funny how you can never defend fucking Warhammer right. You just wanna sweep it away and just.
Yeah, and with Dark Ninja, I actually agree with Dark Ninja on that. Ghost of Niccolo did not defend me. Ghost of Niccolo wanted to try to be neutral about it and try to, like, sweep it under the rug. This is not a self-admission, of course, but I do agree. Dark Ninja was right. Ghost of Niccolo was trying to manipulate and try to use me as, like, some kind of a lolcow or something. But he is right about that.
It's like brush it off that Warhammer's a pedophile and you're over here hanging out with him. You like going live for a nation on innocent people. You're a faggot. You can't even fucking defend Warhammer correctly. He lusts after 17-year-olds and you're over here fucking defending him.
I don't think he does, Ninja, but I do know that you ran a teenage dating service.
Why, Niccolo?
Yeah, that's true. He did.
Where did Silverman go?
Hey, bud. I'm just coming to get this. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Thank y'all.
He's getting in trouble by his mom.
Yeah. Nah, man, I'm good. I got it. Appreciate it. Now what? Oh, he left? They both left?
They both left.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
All right, so finally, you're going to see my point. You're going to actually see who was telling the truth the entire time and who was lying. You're going to find out in just a second here.
What's up, Bri?
Had to come hear that. Ninja spurging out at you, bro. It's like, oh.
I'm running out of batteries, so I need to, like...
Yo, Niccolo, you want to help me, like, gaslight him? Whenever I see Ninja type now, Niccolo, I'm just going to write, man, something smells like shit in here. What does that smell, boy? You smell that shit? Like, goddamn, it smells. Just got to keep saying that no matter what he does. Every time he says something, I'm just going to keep saying, goddamn, it just... And someone like,
you know, it's stupid because, like I was telling him, we told Warhammer, bro.
Okay, here it is. You're going to find out right now, at this very second, that I was telling you the truth. When I told you that there is a 10-month-old impressive video, I forgot what it was. I had to go find it. This is it. That Ghost of Niccolo was talking to Brian Dunn, or to King of Pole, and Soberman. Actually, Soberman had already left, so he's just talking to King of Pole and to that e-girl. Forgot what her name was. He was talking to two people about how he was telling me to not make pedophile jokes, which means basically he is saying that I, quote unquote, am a pedo. Okay? Now, Ghost of Niccolo did not start this conversation. Dark Ninja did. And Dark Ninja was attacking him and trying to go at him using me as banter. And you'll find out that, like, Ghost of Niccolo was never really my friend. He was never really a friend. He was just trying to use me as a content generator because he's a leech. But anyways, here it is. You're finally going to find out I was telling you the truth.
Chill out with those kind of jokes. Like, it's going to get you heat. You know, like, don't say shit like that. And really, he hasn't since. But Ninja, he didn't care when it happened. Like, he didn't even care.
Yeah, you don't care, bro. Well, I'm telling you right now, Niccolo, if Warhammer hears that Ninja's still running around with his fucking name in his mouth, that shit's gonna be that's gonna be all cylinders, bro.
Well, yeah.
You already know it.
I mean, that's why I haven't said anything to him, because I don't want Warhammer to get, caught up in his bullshit.
Yeah, that's what Ninja wants. Like, he wants someone to do some shit to him.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Like, he
to the question, Niccolo, you faggot.
You didn't even stop telling him to make it.
That's funny how you can never defend fucking Warhammer right. You just wanna sweep it away and just like brush it off that Warhammer's a pedophile. Where did Silverman go?
Hey, bud. I'm just coming to get this. Yeah, I got it.
Here, I'll play it again.
Thank you.
I'll play it
He's
again.
in trouble by his mom.
Nah, man, I'm good. I got it. Appreciate it. Now what? Oh, he left? They both left?
They both left.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. What's up, Bri?
Had to come hear that. Ninja spurging out at you, bro. It's like, oh.
I'm running out of battery, so I need to, like...
Yo, Niccolo, you want to help me, like, gaslight him?
close my phone.
Where at? Whenever I see Ninja type down, Niccolo, I'm just gonna write, man, something smells like shit in here. What does that smell, boy? You smell that shit? Like, goddamn, it smells. Just gonna keep saying that no matter what he does. Every time he says something, I'm just gonna keep saying, goddamn, it just... Someone
dude,
like,
you know, it's stupid because, like I was telling him, we told Warhammer, bro, chill out with those kind of jokes. Like, it's gonna get you heat. You know, like, don't say shit like that. And really, he hasn't since. But Ninja, he didn't care when it happened.
All right, so there you go. GhostOfNiccolo, don't say shit like that. You're going to get heat for that. You're going to get flack for that. Basically saying or admitting to King of Pole that I did say pedophile jokes. His words, not mine. Not a self-admission. So this is from 10 months ago, almost a year ago. I was not 10 months ago making any videos or saying anything about Ghost of Niccolo. It was completely unprovoked. True, Dark Ninja was the one who, Silverman and Dark Ninja initiated this very unusual conversation in Discord, but as you can see, I was telling the truth, okay? And furthermore, and you know, there's nothing about Shaggy in this. Mormon Shaggy has nothing to do with this. Like, he's right there talking to King of Pole about me making jokes. About making pedophile jokes and saying that he needed to come in and explain to me that I was in the wrong. Okay, he's basically saying that he's a better person than I am. GhostOfNiccolo is like trying to present himself as a better person or a bigger man or more of a Christian. And he did this behind my back. For the longest time, I had no idea that he had done this. So, some friend that GhostOfNiccolo is, going into these Discords and doing this stuff behind my back. That's some real friend for you right there. That's a real friend for you. So, and I will tell you that I'm telling the truth because I can admit when I'm wrong, okay? There's quite a few things that I was wrong about, but I didn't know, okay? But I did explain that I don't know because he's not telling the full truth. He's not going to be honest. But until Mormon Shaggy did that stream about Prince Tiny Dick, the way that he was talking, he was literally convincing his audience that he might be Puerto Rican or that his mother is Puerto Rican or something. But as it turns out, that was wrong. He is white. GhostOfNiccolo is white. I can't say that that's really I can't really say that that's a plus for GhostOfNiccolo, but it turns out that he was just using Google Translator or something to talk Spanish. But yeah, he's not Puerto Rican. I don't know why he was telling people on his streams that he's like Arapaho, Cherokee, and other crazy shit like that, unless he was just really drunk. But no, he is a white person. There's no doubt about that. So I wasn't around for the shoe shiner polish thing. I wasn't around for the shoe shiner polish, but the daimyo was talking about Ghost of Niccolo being potentially Latino. So having seen his full facial picture finally, seeing his full body picture without the lighting kind of hitting him directly, like in-room lighting doesn't really reflect, doesn't really do well to reflect the actual texture or whatever of the selfie. I have since seen pictures of Ghost of Niccolo outside where there's better lighting, so he is not a Latino. The daimyo was lying about that. So the laughing daimyo was saying that Ghost of Niccolo had shoe shiner or something on his hands, and that he was actually an undercover crypto Latino. That's since been proven wrong. The daimyo could have not known, but that was wrong. I had thought that Cool Tactic, what I was thinking was that Cool Tactic in Trader Joe's Discord was going to, first, Trader Joe's Discord was going to be exposed with Fura, or what is it called? Fiora and Shotokan in it. And it was going to get reported and taken down. And then I thought that Cool Tactic was going to get exposed in that, and that Ghost of Niccolo was going to actually get caught up into that. So that didn't happen. I was wrong about that. I had actually figured that Ghost of Niccolo and me were going to be friends, well, buddies, internet buddies, I guess. And it was actually going to be Chan Kadoki that was going to turn on me. But no, that was wrong too. So I'm saying this because I'm not always right, but you see, I'm actually willing to admit when I'm wrong about things. Okay? So the daimyo did lie. The daimyo did lie about the shoe shiner thing. But what I find crazy is that Ghost of Niccolo could have literally had said that the cock ring thing was a lie. Like, he could have literally just said that he didn't do none of that stuff. But no, he actually does admit.
Fair there.
He actually admits that he did have a cock ring, and that he was talking with Jazzy and with these others, and with Troons and stuff. So he did say it was true.
Fuck out of here. Oh, damn. The sector has been torn asunder. Yeah, Warhammer, he said, you're fired or whatever, but I've been gone long before that. I walked away when he started hanging out with Shaggy.
Okay. You see right there, he doesn't want to mend. You see that, folks? Ghost of Niccolo wants to stay in the past. Ghost of Niccolo wants to live in the past, and he doesn't want to mend bridges. People are saying that I've been burning bridges with him. No. I've been trying to fix things. I have been trying to get back and trying to, fix up and mend bad stuff from what happened years ago. He's mad that I actually talked to Shaggy. He's pissed off that I was talking to Shaggy. He's an idiot. This guy is a retard. This guy is a redneck inbred retard that is just so laughable. He is a laughable joke. He literally is a bigger lolcow than Null from Kiwi Farms. A bigger lolcow than Null Joshua Moon from Kiwi Farms, and almost on the level is Dark Ninja. He's close to there, okay? I don't know. He's really going up on that he's really going up on that lolcow severity chart, dude. But it's whatever, man. Ghost of Niccolo, you lied. You lied about stuff. You were talking about how 10 months ago, you were talking about how you were telling me to not say pedophile jokes. You never, when I met Ghost of Niccolo, he never said nothing. Okay? Ghost, that was the first time that Ghost of Niccolo ever said anything about pedophile jokes, and he just purely, he did a terrible job with Dark Ninja. The only thing that Dark Ninja said that was right is that Ghost of Niccolo defends my name poorly, because Ghost of Niccolo was never really a friend. Okay, now, I got a clip. I'm not sure if I really want to play it, but I do have a clip on my BitChute. I uploaded it to my BitChute. I do have a clip of showing that Ghost of Niccolo lied, but I need to get the post where he lied and said that he did not know or had no idea that Jazzy was posting their lewds in a Discord server that had underage minors in it. I need to find that, and then I have a video clip where he is in a VC talking to Jazzy, and he points out that they were in a Discord with a 17-year-old saying that they had nudes, or saying that they had posted nudes, and that a 17-year-old in this Discord had seen them. This is referring to Jazzy. I have a clip. I'm not for sure if I can play it on YouTube. It might not go by the YouTube terms of service or the TOS, so I'm not sure if I can play it, but maybe I could link it or something, but I do have a clip of that. But anyways, right here, he literally says that this shit right here, this fucking shit, he says that he had a cock ring. He literally admits he had a cock ring.
I'm not saying you can policing who you can hang out with, but Forge Gang meant fuck you was code for fuck you Shaggy. If we're hanging out with Shaggy, then Forge Gang is no more.
Niccolo, 2022 was a long time ago. Fucking 2023 was 3 years ago. It's time to wake the fuck up. We don't need to be making enemies. We need to be making friends, Ghost of Niccolo. We don't need to be enemies with everyone in the sector and just talk bad shit and crazy shit about everyone. We don't have to do that. We can get along with everybody in the sector, Ghost of Niccolo. We can actually get along with other people in the sector, and we can actually try to not spurg out like you're doing right here. Okay? You can see right here that Ghost of Niccolo clearly likes to start shit. He enjoys doing this. He wants to start shit, and he wants to say crazy. He wants to make enemies with people. He does not want to mend or fix things. And the obvious reason for why he does not like Shaggy is because Shaggy is a Latter-day Saint, and he is like in this LARP about Mormons not being Christians or not being in mainline Christianity. So, I mean, that's obvious blindsidedness right there. So, I mean, he doesn't even believe in, like, European or pan-Indo-European unity. He doesn't even believe in that stuff, okay? That's a LARP to him. Like, this is like a Nick Fuentes take.
And that's just facts.
you want to make enemies instead of friends, and you want to burn bridges, and you want to keep things divided because you want to go back to this made up nonsensical notion about internet blood sports that never existed to begin with. And by the way, attacking someone because of their religion is not internet blood sports.
Maybe I think that's what he was angry about the most, And, like, the whole thing, like, oh, you talked to a troon that...
Okay, look. He actually admits that he talked to a troon. He had the perfect opportunity to say that none of it was true. And he could have just said that Soberman or Dark Ninja made an alt of him, made a fake alt, and went and flirted with these e-girls, and that was all fake. But no, he says that he did talk to troons and he has a cock ring.
Groomed somebody. I didn't even know that at the time.
Oh, actually, there it is. Okay, he says his words. He says that he did not know that at the time. Okay, he literally says that. And you know what? Actually, I think I am going to play the clip that proves that this is wrong. And you're going to find out that I was telling you the truth, that he did know that Jazzy was trying to groom a minor.
I didn't even know that at the time, and most I got was feet pics from him.
Oh, I think you got more than feet pics.
And my blocker being auto-swept, I can see what you're saying. Maybe you're just too gay for your messages to be read. But I didn't even know that at the time, that they were like some weird troon groomer. And then even after the fact, when I found that out, knowing what I'd sent this person, I still called them out after the fact, So, I don't know. His other main gripe was that we told him to stop making pedo jokes, so many pedo jokes like Shaggy. And apparently that was too far. Rick says, women have an inmate.
Okay, I'm going to show you right now because I'm going to go to my BitChute. Okay. You know what? Actually, I am going to play the clip. See if I have it here. BitChute. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. But I do have it uploaded on my BitChute. I can play it. I don't know if it complies with the YouTube terms of service. We'll take a look right now. Here it is. Okay, here's the clip. All right, so before we go into it, before we start, and I'm going to show you that GhostOfNiccolo lied, I wanted to, first of all, I wanted to make sure to find evidence that he denied that he knew that Jazzy was grooming underage minors, or that there were underage minors in a Discord server that they had posted their nudes in. And then he said that almost immediately as he found out, he said that as soon as he found out about it, that he disowned or disavowed this person and he was not friends with them. That's a lie. I'm going to show you right now that that was all a lie right here. See if I can get this. There we go.
When President Trump needed Republicans to unite behind the MAGA agenda, Chip Roy stood in the way. Trump...
Check out the outlet that you never knew you needed, but now you can't live without. Let me show you how it works. So it goes directly over your existing outlet. You don't even know that.
Show it all. Expose.
Sure.
maybe?
Well, no one talked to minors, dude. The bodega does that.
You do.
I'm not in there. I'm not in.
Such pedicure, maybe?
Well, no one talked to minors, dude. The bodega does that.
You do.
I'm not in there. I'm not in there.
You do.
What, that I met a 17-year-old that got raided into my server and I stopped talking to him? Like, what's that? What's your problem with that? I'm not going to send DMs to fucking noggins.
You're just streaming mine, but it's fine. Hey.
Okay, did you hear that? Okay, did you guys heard that? He said it's fine. That's Ghost of Niccolo talking to Jazzy. And so now you know that he lied. So Ghost of Niccolo lied about not knowing that Jazzy had posted inappropriate stuff in a server with a 17-year-old. So Ghost of Niccolo did know, and he didn't, and far from actually calling Jazzy out, he said that he was fine with it. And he was flirting with this person.
Hey, baby, where are you? I did. What the fuck?
Okay.
You do.
I'm not in there. I'm not in there.
You do.
What?
Just such pedicure, maybe?
Well, no one talked to minors, dude. The bodega does that.
You do.
I'm not in there. I'm not in there.
You do.
What, that I met a 17-year-old that got raided into my server and I stopped talking to him? Like, what's that? What's your problem with that? I'm not going to send DMs to fucking noggins.
You're just streaming mine, but it's fine. Hey, baby, where are you? I did. What the fuck?
Okay. So I never send feeder souls, and I said, well, I've been working a lot, so obviously I haven't done anything. Well, I mean, how much do you need for a pedicure? And I was like, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks. I was going to tell you about something I got, but you're too hot and cold. And then
You are, because you're literally fucking groover.
And it says, it's all good. You know, just hard. Put any confidence. You were even saying you would give me a sex toy with an app so that we can do that. That's that common part of the conversation.
And I never gave it to you.
I said if you paid for my petty, that I would let you pick the colors. You told me what colors you wanted. And I said, I'm down to get a petty because you brought that up and that's cute and all. But no pressure. I even said that. No pressure because I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for a petty.
But you kind of did.
Well, because you offered. So why wouldn't I say yeah?
Well, because
see, how can I anonymously send you money? I said I use Cash App. I gave you my Cash App. And then you said, all right, I'll mess with it after work. Can we do a video with a sex toy app too, since you own pillows? Like, you've been doing this. You offered me a pedicure. You offered me money. You offered me to get you off. I mean, I'm showing all that, right? Everyone saw that?
But that doesn't have anything to do with what you're talking about.
All right, so he lied. So as you can see, he lied about not paying money to Jazzy. He did tell the truth. Ghost of Niccolo surprisingly did admit that he had a cock ring. And he said, you'll notice, he said that he's been doing this for years. So this is not the first time that Ghost of Niccolo's been doing this. He's been doing this weird stuff for who knows how long. Obviously, he's not going to tell us how long he's been doing it, but he sent money to Jazzy. He wanted them to play with a sex app. He even paid for their pedicure. Ghost of Niccolo paid like $50-something for a pedicure for Jazzy. Okay, this is how sus that this is. All right, so anyways, actually I got one more thing that I can show you. And by the way, this was uploaded by Dark Ninja. This was uploaded by Dark Ninja. So you know that this is not necessarily flirts with lame wire Jesse. So I know what some of you guys are going to try to claim. Some of you guys are going to try to say that Jazzy is a woman. Jazzy is biologically female or whatever. And because of that, Niccolo's not gay. Okay, fine. I mean, I can show even more stuff. So we got more. Just give me a second, and I'll show you something else. Here it is. All right. So, just to make double sure, or just for good measure, just to add in some good measure, if any of you guys are going to try to make the claim that Jazzy is not a troon, that they're biologically female, therefore, well, GhostOfNiccolo did some pretty weird stuff, but he's not gay, I have this to show that he is. GhostOfNiccolo tries to befriend Lame Wire Jesse. Now, you know without a shadow of a doubt that Jesse is a troon. Okay? No one in my chat can say that Jesse is biologically a woman. And GhostOfNiccolo flirted with this person too. And this was in my Discord. I should have banned both of them, to be honest. But this is GhostOfNiccolo flirting with a troon. Oh, it sounds like the microphone is covered up a bit. Is this better? Okay, is this better now? All right, this is GhostOfNiccolo flirting with an actual troon. If you're going to tell me that, oh, well, Jazzy is biologically female, so that means that Niccolo's not really gay, well, then look at this. Okay, that's Lame Wire Jesse. GhostOfNiccolo is flirting with this troon. Niccolo tells Blaine as long as he don't post CP anymore or groom kids, they're good. What the fuck, Niccolo? What the fuck, bro? Alright, so GhostOfNiccolo yesterday at 1:40 p.m. Lol, just don't post CP, yeah, F, or groom kids to troon out anymore and we're cool. Whoa, I am a eunuch, a trap. Oh, there it is, Soviet Jesus. I am a eunuch, a trap. And GhostOfNiccolo says bait. He's flirting with a troon right there, okay? So don't give me this crap that GhostOfNiccolo did not flirt with troons. Even if Jazzy is a female, he flirted with Lame Wire Jesse. Okay, it's right here. And this was uploaded by Dark Ninja, by the way. This was uploaded by Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja is hardly any friend of mine, you know, so... So anyways, that was uploaded by Dark Ninja. Dark Ninja is the last person in the entire world who is ever going to take up for me, obviously. So I just wanted to share those things. I am your host, Imperator Forge. Now you know that I was telling the truth, and GhostOfNiccolo lied. He lied about not knowing that Jazzy was posting inappropriate adult content in a server with a 17-year-old, And he even, far from arguing about it or calling them out, he even said that he loved them and continued to give them money even after knowing the fact that they had a child in their server or in a server that they were sharing inappropriate content in. That's all.